I don't like Zach. I don't. And I think someone needs to say it. And if that someone is me, then that someone is me. That's exactly how we're starting this video. Thank you. All right, let's get into it. So I'm going to talk about everyone in the villa. I'm going to talk about all the couples. I'm going to talk about everyone who's been dumped.
You're hot, I'm hot. I have to pursue this one.
The fact that your voice is so deep.
And I'm going to talk about everything that I feel like has gone unsaid for the next 20 minutes. Okay, Anaya and Carl, right? Anaya and Carl, super cute. I think they fit each other's vibes really well. I think Anaya has been through a lot and she's had a lot of heat on her. And Carl's just someone who kind of calms her down or is there for her in a way that someone else, Casey, could not be. Anaya is a sweetheart. Anaya is someone that you want to hug, is someone that you want to hold, is someone that you care for. Like, she's really a sweetheart and she cares for other people, which is what makes me so like maternal towards her. It's because she already does that for so many other people, and I know for a fact, like, she would love if someone else would do that for her. And I think that someone is Carl. Do I think that they're going to last long outside of the villa? Iffy. I feel very 50-50. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I don't see a lot of potential. I think they would because they are nice people, but for some reason it doesn't feel like super end game. But I really am rooting for them. I want it to be end game. I want it to be like they are getting married. Like, I could see them getting married. As I'm filming now, this is the day after Family Day. I haven't seen like the finalists get revealed, but I've seen everything until then. So I just felt like it's time that y'all hear my opinion. Anaya and Carl, okay, Trinity and Bryce, 10 out of 10 couple. I mean, oh my gosh, they love each other. They have been through ups and downs together, and the ups and downs were like understandable, reasonable, and it wasn't done to an extent to other islanders who've done the same thing. So it's like, it's definitely, it's fine. It's great. Next, I'm avoiding Kata and Zach because I really don't like Zach, as I've already stated. So let's move on. Let's do Melanie and Sincere. That couple really needs to go. That's what I think. I think that they are wasting each other's time, both of them. But don't get me wrong, Sincere is always in the wrong. But it just feels like Melanie is only holding on for other reasons that aren't connected to Sincere necessarily. It's mainly like, I've put in already way too much work, so it's gonna like cost more to get out. And I'm just like, I don't know. This is a type of situation where that doesn't really matter. But she's like too much in love with Sincere. In love, yes, I'm gonna say in love, because you have to be in love to move the way Melanie was moving. You have to be. If not, we gotta get you on like Lexapro or something. I don't know. For obvious reasons, that was a joke. Okay. Kata and Zach, them as a unit, them as a couple. Kata's really in love with him. That's what I will say. And I'm using the term in love loosely with them, but I do think that she really has a soft spot for Zach. And I really wonder where it's coming from, you know? Like, is it that she finds him so attractive? But I just feel like she's such a loving person and so personable. Like, she's very extroverted. So I feel like it's hard to know how she behaves, like when she really likes someone versus like when she just likes someone, because it's like she behaves this way with almost everyone, but not in a negative way. This is not negative at all. This is great. It's just my observation of her personality, where I just feel like you're all over Zach, but like he obviously doesn't do the same to you. It's like, yeah, when you're kissing, he's kissing you back, but like you're the one initiating all the kisses. And I feel it's crazy that Zach hasn't planned a single thing for Kata the entire time he's in the villa. The entire time. There's not one date. There's not one massage. I mean, even Kenzie's getting massages from Dylan. Then Kata's getting massages from Zach. None at all. You're not gonna plan nothing. Now, let's talk about these people individually, and I'm gonna save Zach for last because I really have a lot to say, and I really think like he's one of those people who is going under the rug, very unnoticed, very like on the sly, and he doesn't have to worry about anything, and that really bothers me because it's like, how do you keep getting away with this? Like, you can't keep getting away with this. Okay, let's start with them individually. I'm gonna start with the people who left / got voted off, and then we work our way up. So Sean got voted off first. Sean was such a sweetie. He really was. I think he really cared about people and would have been really close friends, I think, with Bryce and Carl, because they kind of share the same mindset where it's like you can move how you feel like you need to, but you shouldn't hurt people, and if you do, there's other processes, you know what I mean, like that you should engage in to make sure that people aren't hurt. However, I thought it was weird that he was like engaging with Kenzie in like a loving way, even though he wasn't really into her. And then after I saw him, whenever he left, like on his social media or something, saying that he did like Anaya and he did pull her for a chat. Wait, no, I think that was on After Sun. I didn't watch any After Sun, but I've seen clips, so that's enough. That's enough. If you're like me and you don't like After Sun, like, please let me know. But yeah, so Sean, nice guy. It really sucks the way that Beatrice, I hope I'm saying her name right. I know I'm not. So I'm gonna just say Bia. The way that Bia treated him, but like it's also understandable. It's just like it sucks because you know he really liked her for some reason. And that's not shade to Bia because I really like Bia. With that being said, let's talk about Bia. So our first how do I word this? Because I don't think you can call her like a disabled person, but she just has a prosthetic leg. And it's not like just a thing, but she has a prosthetic leg, and it's the first person with different abilities on the show, and I think that's really nice, and I think that we're finally opening some doors in here, and I really appreciate that. I have heard so much discourse about people saying that it's crazy that they had people with different abilities on the show before plus size women, and I understand what they're saying, but there's not really like there's not a certain progression that you have to go to be a diverse cast. Like, it's just if that's who they wanted to add, that's who they wanted to add. Like, I don't know, but I understand the concern, and I'm not part of the plus size community, so it's like I'm not really sure if I should even be speaking on it, but I just think like you know what I mean. But I think that they're getting there. Give them time, and I think we're good. That being said, I would love to see more diversity for sure. I think Beatrice was really good, and I think you could see how her like different abilities really came into place, and how like it raised her as a person to be a strong person, resilient, not really caring what people have to say. And I think she credited her disability. I don't know how I'm wording this. I hope it's fine. I think she credited her disability for her mindset as well as her mom, if I'm correct. I don't know. One of those two, as to why she has such a strong and resilient mindset, and it's really good. I think when she did have that little like discourse with Melanie, it was needed, and the only person to really put Melanie in check was Bia, and I really miss her. Aww. Especially on episodes where I think Melanie needed someone to tell her, hey, A, B, C, stop it, because Anaya was not that person. And I love Anaya, she's so sweet, like I said, but someone like Bia is someone who Melanie needed. Maybe she wouldn't have made half the decisions that she made throughout the show with someone to tell her when, hey, that's crazy, don't do that, or hey, probably shouldn't be with that person. Okay, next. Who else left? Soul and Gabriel, and I think that's everyone else from that. Yeah. Okay, so Soul came in, bombshell, gorgeous. She came in with Jen. I really love Jen. I really love Jen. She was so sweet, and I would really love to be her friend. And Soul is interesting. I have not a lot to say about her because I think if you put her on a high horse, she'll show you who she really is when she gets off the horse, right? When she's back home and on Instagram and doing all this cringy stuff that nobody asked for. Soul, keep your mouth shut. That's what I have to say, and that's just my opinion. That's just one girl's opinion. Just shut up. Next, I'm gonna talk about the other people. Gabriel was cool. Next, he was cool, but he was lustful. He was. When he got voted off and people were like, oh, but y'all are saying that Kenzie wasn't lustful. Kenzie eventually chose somebody, like for real. But who have y'all seen this season be like Gabriel and kiss two bombshells the same day? Same day? Like, we're kissing two different people same day and then bragging about it? You're lustful. I'm sorry. Like, you're lustful. That's what it is. And I think eventually, like through movie night, when Kenzie was like, oh, I think a kiss is like a handshake, it's like, damn, like you might be a little lustful talking like that, because that's what got Gabriel voted off. So hey, I'm hearing some stuff about like her possibly getting voted off this episode, which I don't know if it's episode 38 or something like that. I don't know. The one that's airing on the 10th, July the 10th. I haven't seen it. I think she's gonna get voted off. Yeah. Okay, let me finish Kenzie. I really like Kenzie though. I like her. I think she has some odd tendencies. And I do think, right? Let me hold your hand when I say this, Kenzie. You wouldn't have picked Dylan just yet. Maybe you would have picked him, who knows? But the fact that he cried made you more likely to pick him, which is understandable as to why he was like, I don't know if you would have picked me, and like everybody else, like Kada being like, you know, you're moving a little bit like Sincere, like after that movie night. And it's like, yeah, you are moving a little bit like Sincere. And I really hate this whole act that you're doing. Like, I would have picked Dylan regardless. But like, it took him crying for you to get to that point. So we really don't know. Speaking of not knowing, Alana with your racist, listen, boot this out of here. Boot this girl out of here. Literally, as Trinity said, but say it to Alana. Boot her out of here, and I'm so happy that she left. I'm so happy that she left. Because even after she's going and filming videos about saying the N-word, like, it's really, get this girl off the show. Go. Like, please, and please get the directors to do more work on these people. And I get it that some people, like, they have a different persona as to what the directors are seeing versus what their friends have in their, like, you know, saved images, saved, you know, whatever. And I just feel like we need to do more work. I don't know. I think Alana was on there for way too long versus how long the video of her saying the N-word was out there for. And then her apology, like, girl, move on somewhere with that. Like, literally stay over there. I don't like Alana. I really don't want to waste any more breath talking about her. Next. Amora, super cute, super fun. I hope her and Gal have a conversation out of the villa. I think he found her cute, and okay, explore that. You feel me? You have nothing but explorations to do because you home. Next we have Melanie. You cool. It's just you taking Sincere back way too many times. Your family holding your hand and telling you that this is not the person for you. And what do you get from that message? Sincere, you have to work hard, not only for me, but for my family. Your family doesn't even want him working hard for you. They want you away from this devil. Like, Oh my god. No, I'm going crazy thinking about how many times she's gonna take him back. And I knew she would take him back. I knew it. Every single opportunity where I'm like, no way she's gonna take him back. That was debunked, right? With the soul situation, you went back. Before that, it was Kata, right? And it's like, okay, cool. You did your explorations, cool. Then you did soul. Then you went to Casa. Then you came back, and he was saying like, oh, I told her the truth, but only half the truth. Sincere looking at Amora and telling her, oh, if we had more time, you would have been the one. Crazy, trifling, and I mean that. So yeah, Sincere. I don't have words. I don't. Love Kata. Love Trinity. Love Melanie. Work on your decisions. Get that man out of your life. He's literally draining your energy. Next. We're going to save this space for, okay, Bryce, cool. We love him. Next. There's really nobody else. I want to save this time for Zach, right? Get this girl, get him, get him to the front. Because I have a couple things to say. Why do you treat Kata as you do? Like she's not a bombshell. A real life bombshell. Not just a villa bombshell type of thing. Like she could leave and literally walk for Victoria's Secret. Bombshell. You feel me? Like, yo, what? You don't plan nothing for her, right? She's talking to you. You have the nerve to say that she came at you aggressive when all she wanted to do was talk about something? Wild. Because any of those men that you were talking to during that one episode, they would have been left your ass there to go and talk to their girls. But you can't do the same, right? You tell her, no, I don't want to talk right now, I'm talking to the guys. Okay. And then she leaves. You watch her leave, and then you pick up Bryce's leg. What? Zach? If you have one hater, it's me. If you have 0 haters, it's still me, because I'm that 0.1. I promise you. I really, it becomes a different type of dislike when it comes to Zach. It really does. And then you're saying that I don't know if I want to commit. Okay, and this is another issue that really, that really pissed me off. Because when he had that conversation with Kata, he was saying, I don't know if I want you. No, not that I don't know. He was saying, I don't want to do boyfriend and girlfriend in here. Okay, cool, but it's not really a guarantee that he's gonna do it out there. It's not like he said, like, I want you to be my girlfriend, I just want to ask you out there. He didn't say that. He said, I want to wait and see the outside life. Boom. And he said, I also don't want to use the words exclusive because that kind of means nothing. Crazy how when he said those two things, Kata took it as we're being exclusive. So you're being nothing. That's what you're being. You're being nothing because he's done nothing. The conversation was a nothing conversation. We took no steps forward. We took no steps back. We're doing nothing, basically. And then she's mad whenever Trinity was like, hey, this is a situationship. Hey, I wouldn't use the word situationship because, as Melanie said, like, there needs to be a situation. And there's not really a situation. And that's the problem for me personally. It's a nothing ship. It's a nothing ship. We don't go nowhere. We stay home. We stay on the ship and doing nothing. That's really what this is. There's no dates. Like, there's no love. And then whenever y'all go to the hideaway, he's talking about a bombshell? How? How do you have the words to say bombshell in front of a real life bombshell? Do you see what I'm saying? I need to be relaxed for this next episode, but I've gotten every single thought out there, and I hope that whoever is watching this, you guys feel the same way as I do, and I've given you enough entertainment as I can. But that is my bit. That is what I feel about everybody. If I haven't talked about anybody, it's because I found them irrelevant. But that is all that I have to say for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.